Hi there, so this video is about booking your driving test, what sort of options you got, and some links below to help you at the same time. So you've been with your instructor, or it might be with you're with your family member, and you all feel like you're at that stage where you can go ahead and get your test booked. So you go online. Just say your instructor says here, right, okay, go and get your test booked now. You're doing really well. You're at that standard where you won't be far off. So let's book it in advance. I reckon you're about 4 weeks away, they say. So you go home, you go online. The link's below, remember. So if you want to check the link, you're not sure it's there. It'll cost you £62 in the UK to book your practical driving test. And it says on it, early test availables, 8 weeks away. You think, oh God, 8 weeks. It's not the end of the world. 8 weeks is pretty quick. Book the test at a time that's convenient for you and the instructor. Now, another tip would be, if you're having your lesson on a Monday morning at 9:30, or on a Tuesday afternoon at 1:30, or on a Friday at 12 o'clock, then try and book your test for that time, that day, because it's not disrupting your work pattern, or it's not disrupting the instructor so much, and it is expecting you to kind of try and book it around them, and you're used to the traffic at that time of the day, so it makes sense to try and take your test at the same time as you've been doing your lessons. If you're having your lessons in the evenings or at weekends when the test centre's probably closed, then you'll have to obviously arrange a test time and date that's suitable for your instructor. But if you speak to your instructor, just get him or her to give you a bit of an idea what the availability is when you're booking your test. They might turn around and say, well, when you're going to book it, contact me and I can tell you what I'm available. That's fine. Or they might give you a piece of paper with their availability so that you don't double book them. Or they might give you a code, a 6-digit number code for their ADI number, which will, when you put their number in, it'll kind of block out the test they've already booked so you don't double book them. So that'll get around that. But communication with your instructor is probably quite important at that point. And then you go online, like I say, you go online and it's double the distance, so 8-10 weeks away, and you're ready in 5 weeks. Just book the time and date that's suitable that you normally have. That's best for you and for your instructor, so you can both go on the same day. Because no point in saying, oh, I'll have that one there, it's fantastic, book it, and then you find out your instructor's actually on holiday that week because you didn't contact him. You're going to feel a right lemon then, aren't you? So communication with your instructor is important. Then, if you have booked and it's a bit further away than what you want it is, don't get disheartened. You just got to say to yourself, right, what options have I got? Well, I can revisit it, because in the UK I'm allowed to change it so many times, and I think it's about 5 times now. It might be a bit more, but I think it's 5 times. So you can go on it and just click on it, earliest test available, or click on it a date them when you want it, and it'll give you the options of the test dates, the test centres. Stick to the same test centres as what you've agreed with your instructor. Don't start saying I want to go down to London and you live in Manchester, because it's not going to take you. So stick to the area that you've been teaching him. And the other thing would be, just keep revisiting it every hour, because even though it might say on the system now that there's nothing available for 8 weeks, you can go back in an hour and all of a sudden the DVSA have released a lot of dates for 3 weeks from now. So they tend to do that. Say an area is getting busy, they'll get some more examiners in the area and they'll release a lot of dates. So if they get 1 or 2 examiners coming in for a couple of weeks in a certain area, all of a sudden there's 2 tests per hour available that wasn't there an hour ago. So keep looking. Or it could be someone else who's been told by their instructor, actually, let's put your test off for another month because you're not getting it yet. We thought you was, but we're not getting it yet, and you're making too many silly errors. So for your own benefit, let's put you off for a month. So they go home and cancel the test and put it back a month. So all of a sudden their test appears. So keep looking, and I'm sure you're going to find one. And 9 times out of 10, by keep revisiting it, you'll eventually find one that you're happy with that's closer. Unless you're happy with waiting a bit longer, that's fine also. The other option would be, you could, and this is another example, and this is what tends to happen with people who took the first test. If they don't pass the first time and they just missed out, and one silly error cost them the test, and the examiners turn around and say, well, it was a really good drive by you, but you just made that little error on that meeting traffic, you should have really give way to that person then. Or on that hill start at the end, it just caught you out a bit, and you thought you were in first gear, you're in third, and you stalled and rolled back a bit, so you failed that. But the rest of the drive was really good. Get yourself back in for your test, we'll say. Or your instructor says at the end, well, I agree with the examiner, really. You're in a really good drive, then you should get back in for your test. And you go online, and it's another 6-7 weeks away. Oh, I don't want to wait 7 weeks. I can get a couple of lessons in from now until the next test. I'll be ready then. Just work on the errors. You don't need loads of hours. So you could use the same thing again every hour, revisit it, and you might get one. Or you could use the test cancellation service, which I'm sure there's a few of them around, and I'm sure your instructor is going to recommend one. I'll put a couple of links below to ones that I've used, but I always say to the pupils, when you are going to use them, read terms and conditions, because some of them say different things, some charge different prices. I think some charge from £16 for doing it to £18 to £20 to £24. It depends on how much a service you want off them. But they're pretty quick at getting them. When I've used them, usually get you one within a week, pretty quickly. So that's an option you can use, or you can just keep revisiting it every hour, or get your family to revisit it with you, and just try and find an earlier test date. So that's another option. So good luck with when you are booking your driving test, and remember, just keep looking if you don't see the test date that you want straight away. Good luck, and good luck with the driving test. Take care. See you on the next video.